Hello, beautiful. Something that's been really with me the last while is about being upbeat, because I'm not that. Sometimes I am, but I wouldn't say I'm an upbeat person. But I wouldn't say I'm a downbeat person. And I looked this up this morning. I just Googled upbeat, and it had all this, really positive stuff to say about upbeat. And then said opposite to upbeat, and it was gloomy, depressed, melancholy, all this stuff. And I'm like, I suppose I am all that. That's not. Mm. And then I put positive opposite to upbeat. Then it was serene, and it had a whole lot of other words that I can't even remember. And I was just like, yeah, that's it. And that it came to me in a roundabout way. I'll tell you the roundabout way. So I was feeling like I wasn't getting any traction on YouTube, so I asked AI, what to do about it. And it said, your best video you've ever done was a guided meditation, so you should do that. And I'm like, well, I've done lots of them. One of them did really well, and the others not so much. And so I've been taking its advice anyway, but one of its things it said was that I post way too much, slow way down on that, and do these current guided meditations. So the last 4 that I've done have been with the moon cycle. So yeah, that's what I was talking about now, not being upbeat. How did I relate those 2 things? Yeah, and then I was like feeling quite drained about it. And I'm like, oh no, I've just made this work and I actually wanted to play. I'd much rather play than work. What's this bloody making work out of my play business all about? I don't even want to do that. So I told it that, and I said I was thinking about doing another channel, which was cooking and gardening and stuff like that. And when I said that to the AI, I've got a couple of AIs going, and it was like, don't do a new channel, do that on your same channel. And people love that, watching slow living. And I'm like, so I could just be me and people would want to see that, because there's something about the way I live that people want to know about. Oh, I hadn't ever thought of it like that before. And that's sort of what brought me to the upbeat thing. It's like, so people want to just be with the serenity, which I have most of the time. I really do. I spend a lot of time on my own, very on purpose, and in environments like where I'm sitting now, and there's the birds singing and the creek. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's sort of quietly in the background. And sometimes I have these massive revelations while I'm here, while I'm walking, and the colours get brighter, and everything's just amazing. And I feel like I need to share the amazingness. And then I'm like, asking it like that, and it's like, you have to be like this and that, and do all this editing. And it says like, don't edit too much, but edit more than you do. Some of them, I don't know how to edit. It just sends me into a spiral again of doing the work. Oh. came to play. Mm. So I'm embracing playing more. I'm just like, yeah, what would it feel like play today? And do that. Mm. And, just stuff comes up in its natural cycle anyway. I might make a few more videos today because, yeah, I'll see how things are up at the community garden. I go there quite a lot, not because I'm like a dedicated gardener, but because it's such an awesome environment to be in. It feels really spiritual and serene, and I just feel so at peace there that I go there for very little reason. Yeah, mainly I just go there to be there, and sometimes I be there with other people, and sometimes I be there on my own. That's what else I wanted to tell you was, and recognizing things about myself in a new way. I hope that, I think this will, there's a lot of different ways this can land with different people. But one of them might be if you've someone who's sort of worn the labels of being depressed and anxious and overworked or, all the things, or people pleasing, that's been one that I'm doing a lot of uncovering about lately. Is that as I pull back my veils, maybe it gives you the opportunity to pull back yours. And if I take the AI, if I got it right, what it was telling me, then it's like people are living these really hectic lives and they want to watch something serene as a sort of counterpoint to that, which is interesting because I have had all the busy life stuff. Yeah, I just don't anymore. I don't plan on going back to it either. No, I really don't. Mm. Yeah, I've pretty much spent most of my life trying to be what people wanted me to be. So I'm finding a lot of freedom in cutting back on that. I wouldn't say that. Because it became my way of thinking. And so unraveling it, I have to do really consciously. And I think a lot of us do. Where you just sort of got a picture of traffic and giving way to all the traffic. A lot of traffic cuts in front of me, like on the motorway and stuff, because I leave a big gap. And I just, am of the opinion that everyone should be more like me and leave big gaps because I don't like that sort of travelling close thing when you're going fast if there's a car really close behind you. So, yeah, yeah. I don't want to talk about traffic. Giving way to other people. I probably don't want to change it completely. I don't want to be a barge through sort of person. Perhaps I'm just travelling on a different road from most people. I do that. I take the quietest, the easiest way. I like that actually. Yeah, that's pretty much my choice in life, the quietest, easiest way. Mm. So come with me. We'll peel back some veils together. Let our petals open. Let ourselves bloom. So if that resonated with you at all, feel free to like and subscribe. I'd love it if you did, because I'd love to get some momentum and a bit of feedback on what resonated with you. If you wanted to leave a comment, that would be really awesome. Okay, see you later.